back again, talking China.
How y'all doing? Repping Pacific Northwest. I've worn Nike shirts before, Oregon shirts. Here's a Seattle shirt. Thought I'd throw some love out there to the upper state.
He's not even from Seattle.
I'm not. It's yeah, you know, Portland's little brother. It's so cute. Yeah, today we're jumping into a topic about I think touches a lot of international entrepreneurs, people living abroad. So I think this is a big message to a big audience, and it's just about the little things that keep you sane abroad.
Yeah, we were just asked this question in an interview. What is your advice for foreigners moving abroad? Well, it's to China, but abroad in general. And one of the things that we've learned in our 2 years here, in order to stay happy and to stay comfortable, especially in a place like China, there are certain things that you do, even if they cost more money, that will help you stay comfortable, enjoy this place. And the small things really do make that much of a difference.
They really do. Moving to a new place, new culture, it's not easy, and granted it shouldn't be. That's what's so exciting about it. That's why, every morning, when you first move over, there's that culture shock. It's exciting, it's new, but after time, that culture shock just wears off, and then it's life.
Yeah.
This isn't culture shock. This is just our daily lives. And over time, there's certain things that when you first move to a place that used to excite you or be exciting, that you just learn to not be a fan of, that you just don't want to do. For example, one of our favorite things is taxis. You seldom get quiet time in China, I would say. Even at our apartment, there's construction, there's noises, and I mean, we used to take the metro because, it's very efficient. It's more efficient than taxis sometimes because they're...
Especially time-wise.
Yeah.
You don't know when you're going to get a taxi.
Yeah, they're just more, they're regulated, obviously. But with taxis, metros, you get in and there's, if it's rush hour, you better believe you're getting shoved by 10 plus people and squeezing in 4 cell phones on every side of your head kind of stuff. So it's something you're not comfortable. We learned with it. We learned to accept it, but we never became quite as comfortable as it would be to take a cab. It'd be quiet. You're alone. You can make your phone calls. You can do some work in the cab. Normally it's at least 10, 20 minutes. All that kind of stuff. So one of the big things for us, for example, is taking taxis.
Yeah, definitely. It's a gradual thing. In our 2 years here, we've seen a lot of expats come in and out, It makes you feel like you've been here a long time. Some of the guys that came here, they told us, oh, we've been here for 2 years. We're like, whoa, when we first got here, that sounded like so long. But now we're here, and those guys they just left, actually. One of them just left. So it definitely makes it feel like you've been here for a long time. But you see there's definitely a process where it takes you about a few months to get used to the culture shock, get used to living here on the ground. And then it becomes exciting. You're loving it. You're really, really excited about it. Everyone goes through that love phase of how you're accepting the new culture. You become used to it. It becomes life and it becomes exciting. And then you get to a point where the things like he was saying, they were exciting. Now they're getting frustrating.
Exactly.
Okay. It's the small things that get to you. Sometimes they don't pay attention to where they're walking, and so they'll just walk right in front of you, and you'll almost trip over them. Those kind of things, you just gotta remind yourself, okay, it's their culture, that's what's going on. So we like to indulge ourselves in some things that keep us sane. Another thing, he mentioned taxis, which is a huge one for us. We love that. Also, getting Western foods. We eat Subway all the time. First of all, we love sandwiches, but it's a different change up from always eating Chinese food.
Yeah.
And then more expensive things, almonds are incredibly expensive here. But it's something that we eat all the time, just because I'm not going to be chewing on some Chinese chicken foot, That's not what I look forward to eating at night or anything like that.
I mean, even the beef jerky they make here, it has this weird texture, flavor, everything. And you look at the Western stuff next to it, more than quadruple the price.
Yeah.
Because maybe there's not a big demand for it yet, but I will still gladly pay it because it's something that makes my life, something I miss from the States, I can have here. I can replicate it over here in China. Cheese also, very low demand.
Cheese is expensive.
Very expensive, but I love it, and it's something I'm used to eating when I'm in the States. So, make that happen here. You know, it's interesting because the taxi example, you know, yeah, when you first get here, like, oh, you know, why take a taxi and it costs, you know, 20 RMB, you know, $3, when I could take the metro and it costs 3 RMB, 50 cents. And then if you look at like getting to the metro, the experience on the metro, and leaving the metro, walking to your destination rather than A to B, you know, it's more than worth your money to you know, to use your time, you know.
Oh yeah, time is money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get across here, guys. Is when you're in another country like this, if you're starting to get frustrated, just something to keep in mind is to indulge yourself in things, even if they're more expensive, that will keep you sane, keep you on your feet. That's just a few of our stuff: nice foods, Western foods, taking taxis instead of subways. And I think one thing we're leaning towards in our new apartment is getting Western TV.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that. We haven't had Sports Center in ages, but it's doing those small things that will really help you live here long term. Be able to stand it, be able to enjoy it, not, you know, too much into the Chinese culture where it starts getting frustrating, and a lot of people will want to leave. So it's important to find that balance in between the things that, you know, Western style things that keep you sane versus getting fully immersed, you know, in everything Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's really what we're trying to get across here. You got to find that balance if you're going to looking into being in a foreign country for a while.
Yeah, if it's long term, you have to be willing. You can't really think about like rationally.
Yeah.
If like for food, for example, a bag of almonds is like 6 chicken breasts. You know,
yeah.
and like you could get like
1 bag of almonds.
You can get, that's like 3 days worth of chicken if you ate it for lunch and dinner, which we don't do because that's boring. But I mean, you could. So you know, if you look at it like that, you're always like, oh, you know, well maybe I should just buy the, you know, the chicken, the almonds are expensive.
Or 4 meals at a Chinese restaurant. That's how much the bag of almonds cost.
Yeah, 4 meals at a Chinese restaurant. So just imagine, no, I enjoy eating almonds while I'm watching a movie or a TV show. So I'm gonna do it, and that's that. Just can't really rationalize it. You just have to do it because if the more comfortable you are, obviously the easier your life will be, because it's not easy being abroad.
Exactly. Yeah, guys. Even if you're on a budget, this is extremely. We found it to be extremely helpful and extremely important for us being extremely happy in China for the long term. That's what we're trying to get across.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as you have a few comforts from home or from your country of origin, rather, because China's our home now. But if you have a few of those things that you really enjoy, or like we said, help keep you sane, then definitely indulge them, because you will be impressed at how your quality of life will, you know, rise instantly, because you're going to be happier more with the things you like.
All right, guys. Remember, get at us on Facebook and Twitter. We want to know everyone else that is living and working abroad. We want to know what you think. What are your small things that you do if you're in another country that help keep you grounded, keep you sane wherever you're at?
Yeah, we love any questions you guys have. We love